Your daily hour with me.
Yeah! Whoa!
That was some crazy effects.
Oh, crazy. Hey, but it's the program. We're on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and we start talking for an hour.
Truth?
It's
Friday.
Thursday. It's
Tomorrow's
Thursday.
Friday.
It's Thursday?
Yeah, I was future tripping. Tomorrow's Friday.
Don't future trip too hard.
Yeah, I might stumble over a calendar or something. By the way, we got a calendar. Woohoo! Thank you, Freddie.
Thanks, Freddie. We got a calendar. We're back again, and we got Berd.
Oh yes, we got Berd.
Hi, Berd.
Also known as Robert.
Are you trying to change your name back?
Robert Whitlock.
I'm pretty sure,
Well, he was trying to do that for like 3 months.
Yeah,
now.
when you first came on the program,
I introduced myself as Berd.
you said Berd, and then it got confusing.
I know.
And then are you changing?
I still kind of want to introduce myself as Berd, but
What?
it's very messed up. So
Too many names, it gets
can
confusing.
call
I told
me-
you this. This is
you
what
can
I
call
told
me
you
Berd
before. I think when you
Robert.
first came onto the show, when you said your name is Berd, I was like, is that really your name, Berd? Really, for real? And then it took me a while, and then I accepted that your name is Berd. And it took me a while to accept. And now you're trying to get me to go back, and I wouldn't accept at first. At first I said, that's not a name. What kind of name is that? Is that a fake name? Some kind of fake name? And then you said, no, that's my name. That's what I go by. Something like that.
I hope it
He had a story
isn't
behind
too much trouble.
going over.
And I said, why are you doing
Driving-
that? And I'm pretty sure, this was years ago, though, but I went all about this stuff, and then now you're going back
Yeah.
on it, and I already put a lot of personal effort into
confusing.
accepting that your name is Berd.
I know.
Did you have a
Sorry.
story
Sorry
about
that- Thank you.
driving towards birds on the bridge or something?
And that's why you named your... I saw birds in the distance, and I decided I wanted to become one of them.
I killed the birds on the bridge.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
One time I killed
Oh, yeah, I want to
some
hear about
birds.
this.
Well,
It was a
he
long
told it
time ago.
once.
It was sad.
How did you kill them?
Driving.
You hit them with a car?
Yeah.
They didn't get out of the way?
They didn't get out of the way.
What? What kind of birds were they?
Lover birds.
Lover birds? Dumb birds?
I don't know.
Were they was it a seagull? Was it a crow? A sparrow?
Small. Yeah.
Sparrow?
Something like that.
Maybe it's sparrow.
It was very sad.
So what happened? You didn't...
I think I was driving too fast, probably.
You
and
thought...
They didn't realize how fast I was going.
Did you think, hey, that bird's going to move when you...
That's what I sort of figured.
Is that why you tried to change your name away from Berd after you killed one, or is it...
No, this was years ago.
Was it before?
I think it was after.
So...
Some people have had difficulties with calling me Berd, and...
So you're changing it... That's why you're changing it?
Mostly, yeah. Yep. And I kind of want to be Robin, which is a more specific type of bird.
No.
So you can call me Robert.
You got too many, and we already have a Robin.
I'm sorry, Carl.
Where's Batman?
We already
You're
have
Batman.
Yeah.
I am not Batman.
You're Batman.
Carl and Kenny blend into one and become Batman.
We're Batman.
Yeah.
I don't like this story.
You don't like becoming Batman? But we already have a Robin. You can't be Robin.
Okay.
Berd.
Control Alt
Only
delete.
one Robin allowed.
Stick with Berd. Stick with
Control
Berd.
Alt delete.
To me, anyway.
Okay.
Reboot.
Please. But what happened? So I don't see how these birds didn't move. So did you hit them with the front of your car, or did you actually run them over?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Running over?
I think they attempted to fly.
And then you hit them with the...
And hit them with the bumper, and then I don't know.
Did you hear it? Did they go like...
Stop. Didn't hear that, but there was some thudding.
Yeah.
That occurred.
Did you see them?
I think it was like lover suicide.
Yeah, that's romantic.
Dual suicide.
You're trying to romanticize your
we're
story.
We're so in love. The
murder.
world will never be good enough for our love.
Mhm.
Let's end it now.
Well, you can romanticize it instead of trying to lift your guilt a little bit.
Quit while we're ahead in that moment of blissful union.
Hey, maybe it's a good idea. When you're so happy, just die.
Yeah.
If you feel happy enough.
When you get to that point where you think you're as happy as you can be, then that's a good time to die.
I should have died a long time ago. Then maybe.
No, you gotta live your life
Okay.
so you just keep getting happier and happier.
Whoa.
We can only hope. Yeah, Bird's
I'm
getting
not-
dark with suicide, bird suicide and stuff with the other birds. Did you see the birds' bodies on the ground afterwards, or maybe they were
No,
probably just
didn't
injured?
stop.
Oh.
But I slowed down and
You didn't go back and put them out of their misery.
I
They're
was
probably limping.
very disturbed about it for a couple days afterward, and
They're probably just
I
limping
felt
around
really
now.
bad. Yeah, don't accelerate toward birds that are, sitting on a bridge.
Well, hopefully they're
There was-
long past dead
You would
now.
think that they would move. They would have moved.
Well,
Part of the problem was there was an oncoming vehicle as well, so I think that that added to the confusion.
There was nowhere for them to go.
So, yeah, maybe they couldn't even hear me coming or didn't notice that I was coming because the other vehicle in the other lane. It's hard to know,
Too bad.
But yeah, I definitely. That's like the second time that I've ever hit an animal in a car. The other time I hit my friend's dog,
Oh,
but
oh.
it didn't get noticeably injured. It was able to walk and everything afterward.
like how did you do that?
Yeah.
It just ran up to the back wheel and kind of bounced off. Fortunately, we didn't roll over it or anything. So it was,
You're grumbling, Carl. You have something to say that you're trying to
No.
not say, or you're just not happy with the story?
Just like a mental headache, trying to figure out, how you
I mean,
hit a dog without injury.
More like the dog, it was more like the dog hit the car, it bounced off.
Dogs can cars and not be injured.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, the
deer
car-
can hit cars.
the dog hit the car, not the other way around. Sounds like.
Yep. Sorry, my back is hurting.
Oh, did you injure it? Have you been lifting heavy things?
No.
What happened? You're getting old.
Enough. Yeah.
Bad
just getting
posture?
old. This couch.
You're the only
Bad
person.
posture.
Yeah, you're the only person that complains about the couch. So it's not the couch. It's your problem. It's something.
Posture. I need to
Well,
sit up straight.
I would like taller legs on the couch.
cushion.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Totally.
Yeah.
not.
You complaining about the couch now too?
There's no way I can sit on this couch and be comfortable.
That's because you're too tall. That's
Well, kick your legs back.
Get the
Try
chair.
to enjoy yourself.
Do we have a chair back there? Or sit in the corner. Sit on the floor. Sit on the floor. Get off the couch.
I'm happy now.
All right.
Thank you.
If you're
We're
not
all
comfortable,
Very glad to be
now.
here.
don't sit somewhere where you're
It's
uncomfortable.
been a great period of time since I was last on the program.
When was that? Yeah. It's been a
Couple
while.
weeks, so I don't know.
Before the Cream of the County Awards.
Very good. Yeah. I very much enjoyed that Dance Holy Dance. I did not see the Cream of the County Awards though. Was that the same night?
It was. It was earlier. You must have missed it. Did you see it on TV or on YouTube stream?
YouTube streams. Yeah.
For a while, it was me and Carl, huh? In the beginning.
Very good. Yeah, that was the best part.
We're dancing. It's like the program,
well-
but we're dancing instead of talking.
Sure, either or.
You been practicing your moves, Carl?
Well, no, certainly outside, I can somewhat moonwalk, stay in place, and just be pushed by the wind today.
Oh, it's supposed to be a storm. It doesn't seem that much. I was just outside. If you're watching this on TV, last week they said there was going to be that crazy storm. But it's not really that crazy outside.
Oh, you were in Evergreen when it was hitting, probably.
Oh, when it was harder?
Yeah, because it was howling. I mean, it was crazy.
Well,
Big branches being blown off trees and stuff.
they had a technical problem at TCTV.
With power?
Yeah, I guess I can't think of his name right now, but it's like two-syllable name. He kind of walked in the back.
Freddie.
No, not Freddie.
Maxwell.
Maxwell, yeah. I think he walked in the back a little bit and, tried to restore power to the two big flat screen monitors in the control room. And, it's just like, wow.
Was it like a power surge, do you think?
Well, I don't know what it was, but, you had like a tower with a flat panel monitor on it as well. And all of these two different screens were flickering green, and the one that's closest to the wall wasn't getting an HDMI signal for like 10,
Oh no.
5 minutes
Needs
or
that
whatever.
signal.
Yeah, you need that signal to kind of carry on with studio taping. But they eventually kicked the side of whatever panel monitor and got the TVs to work. Remember when anyone out there kicks TVs, in order to
Well,
get it to
yeah,
work?
you can't kick those new HD TVs. They're small.
Oh yeah,
Kick old TVs.
I heard that.
yeah, that would be a problem.
The major subduction zone where
Oh, you
the
can use a silver pen.
oceanic.
It doesn't
He
show
did.
up.
He did it already.
It doesn't
He
show
can.
up on your skin.
He can and he did.
The oceanic
Ugh.
plate
Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
is
Protein.
sliding under the continental plate of North America
What are we?
crust.
What's that?
Continental drift? What?
Yeah, the major ocean plate that slides under the North American plate. That there hasn't been any movement there. There's normally like small earthquakes pretty regularly, but there hasn't been. And so people are worried that there might be a big one coming up.
Big earthquake? They've always said that the one is Mount Rainier going to explode. I heard that one's supposed to happen a long time.
Nobody really knows. It's one of those things. It's just
5 I lost.
one of those things. I lost too. Good try, though. Good try.
You win, Carl?
No, I got a 4.
I'd like to talk more about that. Potential for a catastrophic earthquake, but
Well,
I brought you guys some donuts, and I brought
Oh, yeah?
some mixed nuts. They're
Ooh,
in
I would
that-
like some donuts.
that
Yeah.
red thing right there.
We got some messages.
human life is like a mere fraction of geologic
Thank you.
time. So when you're talking about an earthquake or some sort of
You eating
calamity,
any donut, Carl?
no, that's okay.
Carl, can I eat your donut, or do you want to
Sure,
give
go
it to
ahead.
someone else?
I'm going vegan. I don't need bread.
You could give it to someone else, though.
I think donuts are vegan, maybe.
Well, you can buy vegan pasta or whatnot, but
Vegan.
that takes
Vegan.
Sure.
If you're going to be one, you got to say it.
Nah.
Vegan.
Vegas.
Vegan.
Vegas.
Vegan.
I'll say it Vegas.
No, vegan. Carl, if you're going to say, you got to be a vegan and not say vegan. You can say the
Well,
wrong
I
thing.
don't eat tofu. I don't need to.
Vega.
So a vegan is when you're a vegan, but you don't eat tofu also.
Sure.
You're doing your own thing.
When do I not? Really? Anyway.
Those are definitely vegan.
I'm not.
Is there any meat in those nuts?
Nah, probably not, but I'm not.
Eat some nuts.
I ate before I got on the
You want me to go?
program.
You want me to
I
wipe them
ate
off?
before I
What if I go
got-
get some antibacterial stuff and wipe it off of the
Nah.
nuts? No.
I ate before I came on the program, seriously.
What'd you eat?
Potatoes.
Just by himself?
Yeah, mashed
put-
potatoes.
Put any tomatoes in it?
No.
Potatoes and tomatoes?
That's rice. No.
Garlic potato?
No, well, I have minced garlic in my fridge, but no.
Hi, Kenny. This is Dan. I got me the stereo.
Oh,
I
good.
got me the stereo.
Good.
It's great. I got it today.
Good.
You can come back. Bye.
Maybe we will. Right.
Hi, Kenny. This is Dan. I got me the stereo. I got me the stereo. It's great. Hi, Kenny. This is Dan.
Yeah.
I'm buried up under the storm.
Gary, huh?
Yeah.
I hope we have a show tonight. I hope we have a show.
I am having one. I was
I
also
hope you
worried about
do.
the power.
It's a terrible storm.
Well, if
Call
we
me back.
got a-
Bye.
if we got a some sort of calamity with the screen here sometime in the next 40 minutes or 50 minutes, you know why, probably.
Oh, yeah, because of the power.
Yep.
The wind has really settled down in the last half an hour.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's gonna happen. It would have happened already.
Well, I'm glad that there wasn't any sort of like peak mile per hour of 60 miles per hour, probably
The
even 40
mailbox
miles.
belonging to
Dan Dobler
I saw-
is full.
And you can no longer accept messages at this time. If you'd like to leave a number, press 5.
Or please
Here's
try
our
again
bag.
later.
Later.
The National Weather Service said 55.
Goodbye.
Hour gust.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Thanks for taking so long.
Was
to
that
get
the
back.
estimate, or that's what they actually measure?
Goodbye.
I don't know if that's what the estimate or what they actually.
Well, Berd
They
said it.
measured 55.
Whoa.
Wow.
That was at 5:54 p.m.
SeaTac?
You know, I saw something on the streets today. I saw a jug, like a milk jug, and it was going down the street pretty fast.
Like tumbleweed.
Yeah, it was, but it went like I saw.
Plastic one.
Yeah, plastic. I heard it coming. It was like, you
Probably
know,
heading out into the ocean.
and then it passed me, and then it kept going, and it didn't like turn either. It was going pretty straight down the street, and I think it
Didn't turn, huh?
dodged some car stuff. It didn't like get flown off into the side of the road or something. It was just
Dodged
going.
cars.
It went far.
Uh huh.
Like it went from one zone of my vision all the way to the other, and was continued.
Very cool.
Well, was this recorded at SeaTac or Olympia Airport or what?
Yeah. Holy.
55.
55 and all.
It was on a
Wow.
it was on a course. It was going somewhere. It was pretty exciting, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't seem too scary. I saw some signs that I thought were gonna break off. They were very being violently shaken around by the winds. By the winds.
I encountered a downed a tree on my way over here. This downed tree is like I guess the base is like maybe one, two, maybe 3 wrists, in diameter.
3
like,
wrists.
Yeah, like adult human wrists, or
Yeah.
like
I've never-
human
They
I
kind of vary in size.
But I have not heard that measurement
or
before.
okay, maybe it's like the circumference of a leg, so it's
maybe 2 hands,
Yeah,
like 8 inches.
yeah, it's a really small, almost a shrub.
Oh,
So
well,
it's
I would say
like
that
a
sounds.
major tree.
8 inches sounds like a medium tree to me, not a shrub. I mean, a shrub.
Maybe a 4-inch tree.
A shrub is like a 1-inch tree or something. It's like maybe like a half a foot tall. How tall was this tree?
I would say this was like maybe 12, 13 feet high.
I would say that's a medium-sized tree.
Right. Well, anyway, this
Close to
was
small.
there's
Small, medium, lower end of medium, higher end of small, maybe medium small.
Yeah, there's like some sort of like duplex, like it's got like 2 different addresses on one roof, like an A and the B, and it's like they have 2 front doors on the front level, and yeah, that they probably are gonna chainsaw this tree up tomorrow morning sometime. It was kind of coming down through the fencing and whatnot.
Ooh, it was on a fence?
Wood fencing. Yeah, it was
Ooh.
coming through the wood fence, and it was like it totally like obstructed like the sidewalk. So I just kind of went around it.
Danger.
I walked on the bike path pretty much to pass it.
Was it in the road? Was it gonna hit, like cars that drive around it too, or
Yeah, over there on Division Street.
cars had to swerve or get around it somehow?
No, it was just obstructing pedestrians on sidewalks. I had to walk on the bike path in order to get around it, but it was like somewhere around. There used to be an old barber shop, like a block or maybe 3 blocks away from grocery outlet. For those that are playing,
Where is it?
watching, trying to understand this location of Division Street.
Did
at
you have
home.
to, you couldn't step over it? It was too bushy?
Yeah, it was like it stretched, at least 8 feet above the sidewalk. So when it was upright, it would surely be 12 feet.
Now it's info time.
Here are answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You're watching it right now. You're experiencing it right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's a call-in hyper-life, hour-long call-in television talk show that's filmed on the radio, that's recorded in Thurston County every day of the year. 366 on leap years. YDHWM began on September 19th, 2010. Each episode broadcasts a week in the... God.
Are you giving up? If you're watching at 2 a.m., this episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch an episode of the program on YouTube. I'll comment and will be on the program, especially you. YDHWM, browse and community for content. So give us a call at 360-836-4384 and leave a message. We'll call you back on the next episode of the program. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, and now back to the program. It's hard. It's hard to do that. How do you want to get ahead of yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Carl. Good job.
Well, thank you,
Give him
Kenny.
a little applause.
No, I bow to the master.
You mean you? I'm not. I'm bowing. I'm gonna bow. I'm bowing. You're the master.
Oh, jeez.
You're the master.
Don't be this
Hey,
kind.
program. Just got a strange phone call. It was from a number I didn't recognize, and the started with, after 360, it was a 339 number. I don't know, but I just got it, and I answered it, and I said, "Hi, this is Freddie," and then nothing happened. And then suddenly it, disconnected. You know how that happens sometimes? So I called it right back, and then like a robotic voice answered, and it said, "Hello." And then I said, "Hi, this is Freddie. I just got a phone call from this number." And then it said something like, "You do not meet our subject group." Wait, oh man, something like, "I did not fit the study group," or something. I don't really know exactly. And then it disconnected again, said goodbye, and then hung up. And then my phone stopped working. So it's kind of weird. I don't know what that's about. I might try calling the number again. I should probably call the number again so I could give you a better example of what it actually said to me. I don't know. Anyway, just thought it was weird.
Give
so
us the
I'll
number
be
so
back.
we can call it. Text it in.
Hey, phone number stopped working. Whatever happened to those scammers who were calling you, Carl?
We called them.
Hey,
on the
program. I'm
Hey.
driving past Tacoma. How's it going? Guys got power?
We have power. It's going fine. It's not even that stormy right now.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. I think I must have moved up to Seattle.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, production end is better than ever. I think I'm going to try to focus on driving because it's still kind of stormy out and there's a lot of cars. So.
All right, be safe. Bye.
Bye.
The scammers we tried to call, they disconnected the line. It was kept on ringing on the program, but they never called back. But it was kind of somewhat weird, to get a phone call like that or a phone call like this. Hey, you don't fit the profile.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
That's weird.
It's like, okay, what
I didn't sign up for anything.
What profile do you want me to fit?
Hello?
Yeah.
We should call McDonald's and say, hello, McDonald's will say, you do not fit the profile. It's like robot talk.
I am the Terminator. I'm gonna terminate you.
You want to call it? Is that where you go with robots, huh?
I'm gonna terminate you. I'm the Terminator.
Robots, huh? That's what.
Sure.
All right. Well, Berd, you got stuff you wanted to say today, or do you see? I don't know if I even said you were seeing anything on the street since you were
Not really.
here
no.
last. No street
Yeah.
stuff. What about videos and stuff? I know you like to do that. You have any of those?
I did. I went to Nisqually today. Brought my camera, and it was just amazing. It was so beautiful.
Uh huh.
The clouds were unbelievable. At one point, one looked like a horse.
Oh.
Horse's head.
Yeah. Well, the head of a horse.
Did you get it on
Mostly.
video?
Yes, I did.
Did you bring
yes,
it?
sir. I brought it, but I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if the camera I have will be compatible with that stuff. But there is a cable that fits, but I haven't tested it out. So
We'll test it out.
let's test it out. But don't get your hopes up because it might not work. And if it doesn't, then that's the way it is.
But I always like to hope against old conventional wisdom. You know, if I
How's that working out for you?
well, if I get disappointed, I get disappointed. If I find my expectations and they're met, then I'm just as happy. You know, it's like either way.
Well, what if you have low expectations and no hope, and then when things happen, you'll be pleasantly surprised?
Oh yeah, exactly.
So I guess you can either be happy before or after. I think it's better to be happy after, because I mean, false hope.
Well, sure, but I'm sometimes I'm somewhat false in my beliefs sometimes, and that's okay.
You're okay with being false in your beliefs? 'Cause I think that's not okay. You should be genuine, not false. Like, why if you accept your falseness, then they're not going to be able to improve. So it's not okay. That's the problem with all these, like, too much. Oh, everything's you're doing fine. Everything's great. Like, how are you supposed to get any better? Like, if you're saying what you're already doing is good, I think what you should always be saying is what you're doing is bad. Everything you do is bad, and you should be fixing it all the time. Bird's messing with the cameras. Something's wrong with the video. Something is bad. Something's bad. We need to fix this.
Boo.
Let's see. Well, Bird's he's working on it though, so Bird's fixing the thing. It's Hanukkah.
Yeah, it's like the third day now.
The third day of Hanukkah.
Whee!
Oh, it's actually Christmas. Yesterday was Christmas Eve, and we didn't even. No, never mind. That's next week.
Yeah.
I wrote you down for next week instead of this week because I confused myself with the Hanukkah week thing. We were talking about that it's Hanukkah, and then I wrote down the calendar for Berd for future Hanukkah, not for actual Hanukkah right now.
Well, he can certainly come on the program next week.
Maybe he's on the calendar for it.
Yeah.
You do
For reals.
You start celebrating Hanukkah yet, Carl? Are you gonna do it after we were talking about it for the past couple of days? You thinking about? Do they do Hanukkah at the Unitarian Church?
I'm sure they do. I celebrate old traditions within the confines of my heart, for sure. So,
I mean, hopefully everybody does. If
well, I know it is wonderful.
Not working,
Thank you,
Berd?
Not working. Oh well, you killed the video though.
Sorry, folks.
Now we're black.
We're black though, bro.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Here we go. Hey, we're back.
Yay.
In video.
Come on, man.
We were here the whole time, but you couldn't see us.
Are you feeling okay there, sir?
He sounds like he's got a problem.
A real workout.
You're kind of like turning out to be an old man
I feel
here.
like something's wrong with my body.
Why don't you lie down? Lie down on the floor. Lie down on the floor.
They got those massaging chairs, you know. I mean,
Okay.
they're hella expensive, but
How much are they?
like hundreds of dollars, maybe.
300?
Yeah.
6?
What do you think? 3, 6?
6? 8?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Are you celebrating Hanukkah, Bird?
Don't know, man.
do you celebrate Hanukkah?
I celebrate all celebrations.
Within the confines of your heart?
Yeah.
Just like Carl.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
What do you,
Oh, I was supposed to bring a menorah in, wasn't I?
were you? I don't know.
No, not too
Who was I
much.
talking about that with?
Yeah, maybe it was us. I don't remember.
Yeah, maybe it was.
Were you gonna find one?
Yeah. Anyway, happy Hanukkah. Yeah. The Festival of Lights.
Uh-huh.
Well, don't try to
Mazel
attain
tov.
some sort of higher status, and then you forget, and it's like, oh, bad me.
Uh-huh.
I wonder
You
if
don't
the
need to
days are supposed to do.
get
Are you supposed to do
bad
different
on
stuff on all the days? I don't really know. I've never celebrated
I
it
don't
for
know.
real.
I think it's kind of like a competition with Christmas. Like,
Oh yeah, I heard it's not as big of a deal as it is. As Christmas is a big of a deal, and
Yeah,
I think
the big one is in fall.
Yeah.
Is the Yom Kippur.
Everybody started pushing Hanukkah real hard because of the
Cow.
Christmas thing.
We're 30 minutes into it already.
Wow, is it flying by today? Here we go. Let's play the second dice game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl's gonna do it. He's the cameraman. Carl's the cameraman. He's gonna set it up and change the dice
Hey,
here.
Carl, do you want me to do the camera?
Carl likes to do the camera. He's the cameraman. Oh, he does the dice. Carl does the dice and the camera, and all you gotta do is sit back and relax. So you can't really relax, I guess, on this couch. Here we go.
Sit back and relax while Carl works the dice and the camera.
At the same time, that's right. 2 and 3. I lost again. Me too.
Another loss. Carl, how about you?
Get Carl's a
You
4.
a winner yet? 4? Oh,
I have a 6.
me too.
Me and Berd have the same number.
Hopefully we'll get 3 6s on the next one.
Yeah, we can only hope.
Or 1. Or more 6s than 1s at least.
What's with
Or
the
just more variety.
the continental drift or whatever?
Yeah.
Berd,
Yeah, I heard about that, and I don't really
where'd you hear
know.
about it?
I read it on an email, and then I've heard about it in word of mouth as well.
Uh-huh.
That the subduction zone has pretty much been
What's that?
I think they said eerily quiet.
What's
Like
subduction zone?
That's where the oceanic plate
What's-
crust
I
goes under the continental plate crust.
don't know what any of that stuff you're saying is. It
So-
sounds like you're saying a bunch of crazy
Well-
words to me.
So
Well,
here's what it looks like, Kenny.
Uh-huh.
Here's the continent right here.
Okay.
The ocean.
There's
And it goes
like the water.
The ocean goes under the continent.
The water goes under the continent.
No,
the
the-
actual rock. It's moving. Plate tectonics, Kenny.
And that's all under the. So that's not happening on land. It's all happening underwater, like way underwater.
Yes. Yeah. Like a mile or so deep, or
Whoa.
5 miles, or whatever.
Okay.
The plate tectonics create, for example, the Rocky Mountain Range or the Cascades.
So
Himalayas.
what's gonna happen when they collide like that? Is this gonna make more mountains?
Well, in this case, it's the stuff that is going down with the ocean. It melts and it rejoins the molten stuff that's inside the earth. Some of that might contribute to volcanoes,
Okay.
volcanic activity. But normally those plates move a little bit. There's a little bit of give and take. That's gradual, small movements, minor earthquakes. But recently, I don't know for how long it's been like this, but they say it's just pretty much stopped. And that's disturbing because when that happens, it usually means that pressure is building up.
There's no more budging.
So
Yeah.
there's no more small ones. So what happens is pressure builds up until there's a big one. And so
What's it gonna be? Tsunamis?
it's not necessarily, I mean, it could build up until there's another small one and a series of small ones that relieve the pressure as well. So, I mean, no one really knows what's going to happen, but they've been studying it. I'm guessing that this has been going on for a month or more.
The
because
quietness.
because they brought in special instruments and stuff to make sure they're, recording and sensing it correctly. So,
If I'm not mistaken, they detect continental drift by lasers. Is that right?
probably, yeah.
What? How do they use lasers? What does that mean?
They use lasers from like one corner of California, and it goes across the California fault line, and they have a specific spot that the laser focuses on, and as the drift is happening, they can measure it.
Yeah, that's
what?
Probably true. They can probably use
They-
GPS now too.
I still don't understand how they're using lasers to measure the ground. Like they put a laser on a tower or something.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
how
And they
much it moves.
They
Yeah.
shoot the tower. They shoot the laser to like another tower that's like miles away or something?
Well, it's just like a real. It's not like any sort of burning energy. It's just a point of light, and this
Bright
point
light.
of light is bright light. Is so focused, like it can be like a pin spot. And when they notice that the pin spot has moved, then they can say, "Oh, the continental drift is happening."
That's great.
Okay. Lasers,
Yeah.
huh?
Lasers, how do they work?
So I mean, can't you see the continental drift just from like little, as in the ground, like
Well,
Yeah, you
it's
can
it's,
see
it's
it.
making mountains?
There's a rift.
yeah, but it's so like minute of a change that you would need specific instruments in order to.
Well, if you want to measure it on a
Measure.
daily basis, if
Yeah.
you want to like say how many millimeters did it move today, you know.
Yeah.
But if you look at it over a year, you can tell it's moved, you know, whatever, half an inch or whatever, an inch.
That's it. It's only moving inches by inches. It's not moving.
Sometimes there's bigger ones. You were here when there was the earthquake, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
2001.
Is that what it's caused by? Earthquakes or continental plates or whatever?
Yeah.
Plates. What do they call them? Fractures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, something like that.
All right. So what do we know? What are you going to do about it? What are we to do?
Just be prepared. You know, there's people who are experts in this. You know, you're supposed to have the ability to survive for 3 days without food or water. You know,
Without going out to get it.
Going out to get it. Yeah, you're supposed to have like at least a 3-day supply.
That's a suggested minimum. But
Well, that's
some people they just don't adhere to that. Like
they want to
me.
what? Well, yeah, I don't have any
Yours.
emergency supplies. Do you have more than 3 days?
No, I have less. Sometimes I live day by day.
No, you might have more than you think you do, though. I mean,
Well,
Kenny's
okay.
got some jugs of water in here.
I could potentially live for 3 days. I don't know where.
You might be really hungry and miserable.
Well, I have a lot of canned food,
Yeah.
but it's all food that I've not eaten. I don't even know where it comes from. You know, you ever accumulate a lot of canned food and you look in your cupboard and you're like, why do I have these cans of food? And who eats those cans? Like the weird foods that just like end up places. Like where does this stuff come from and who
You do.
enjoys this stuff? Well, I don't eat it, so that's why it's still there. If I ate it, it wouldn't be there anymore. I've eaten all the good cans, and now I just have ones that have been sitting there for years, and I'm gonna end up eating them. Maybe if there's an earthquake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you
It's real.
do you have 3 days of preparedness in your home?
Not too much.
Well, I know you already said that, but what about Berd?
Berd.
Viewers.
Viewers,
Yeah, I don't
viewers,
know.
do
I
you?
don't know. Mine is close. You know.
Is it for that, or is it
Kinda-
just?
I don't know. I mean, I just think everybody should be prepared. It doesn't really
Yeah.
matter whether I am personally.
Like,
you know.
If there was some kind of
Like,
if there was some kind of crazy disaster where we needed to be prepared in our own homes, I would go out of my home and go to like the store.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not too far.
There's
from
all
it.
kinds of issues with that. You know, sometimes the credit card machine isn't working or the cash machine isn't working. And
Yeah.
so
Ooh.
they can't process transactions, and then they're like, "Don't take our stuff without paying for it." And
Like the 3-day
Blah, blah,
thing.
blah.
You're talking about like a major like society interrupting disaster.
Upheaval.
yeah, like a major earthquake or volcanic eruption. something
Where
like
where
that.
is this supposed to happen?
Well, it's not where or it's just a matter of when
Well,
in this area because
but it is here though. I mean, that's why
Well,
where. I mean, it could be in
the type of
California or
yeah. Well, actually, the type of fault line that exists off the shore, off the ocean here, is the kind that has catastrophic eruptions or catastrophic earthquakes.
so global problems. Is that what they're saying? Or
Well, yeah. The major fault line extends from like Vancouver, British Columbia to Baja, California. So that's
Baja?
Baja.
I believe
It
it's
goes-
the Juan de Fuca plate that goes from
yeah.
It goes maybe as far as southern Oregon, but it does not extend into California.
Well, I mean, when they call the Ring of Fire, that there's a reason why
that's true.
they call it a Ring of Fire. Because there's so many volcanoes.
But it's different. The plates on the Ring of Fire are different.
Ocean,
Hey, it's time for a commercial break. After these messages, we'll be right back.
There it is.
Coming up on the next episode of the program.
Your daily hour with
Hey,
What?
don't worry about it. Just give Tegan her fucking bank account back,
It's the
and then everything will be all fine and dandy.
it's the commercial.
Oh my God!
We're on TV. Carl's reaching a
Hey,
mania
she had the
level.
bank account since she was like 18 years old,
Okay.
and then they
All right,
took it
all
from
right.
her.
Tune in
off.
at 11:30
Maybe she
p.m.
deserved
and 2
it.
a.m.
How else? You want her to carry all her? I don't even want to fucking go there. Give her a fucking bank account. God damn it.
What does that even mean?
Thanks.
Your daily hour with me.
And
Yeah.
him and probably him too
We're back.
for a full hour.
Did you have a good break, viewers and listeners? Did you stretch? Did you listen to the commercial? What do you do? What's going on?
Trying to give the viewers the microphone.
There we go. Yeah.
Passing it off to you.
Call that number.
Call in. Or don't.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do? I mean, the tectonic plate goes from Vancouver to the southern Oregon, the one that they're worried about. Is that?
I believe so. Yeah. I
So
don't actually know.
so they think it's going to be an earthquake
assuming.
that's going to affect that whole zone,
Mm-hmm.
and that's supposed to happen soonish.
They don't know. Nobody knows.
It
it's
could
just-
happen
They're just
25.
observing unusual behavior.
It could
'Cause
happen 25 minutes from now, or,
There's been people-
75 years.
There's been people who have been saying that Mount Rainier is going to explode for as long as I can remember, and they're always
Well,
like, Mount Rainier's next, Mount Rainier's
But
next.
that's the
It
point of
probably
geologic time
It might
versus
not,
human
though.
time. Human time is, we age and die, and but to the planet Earth,
So it's like if this,
our lives are just a speck.
if all this stuff is always like on the edge of happening, is it better to just ignore it and just go live our lives without thinking about that kind of
No.
thing? Why not?
Because we always got to be prepared. If things
what-
are always going to be on the
what
edge.
if
If you want to survive, you got to be prepared to.
What if
evacuate?
if something bad like that happens? Do I really want to survive? I mean, am I doing fine?
Maybe not.
Maybe
That's
I'm-
a good question.
I'm doing fine now, and I think
Yeah.
I don't want to worry about
Maybe
that
you
stuff.
can die happy.
Would I rather be? Yeah, well, that was what we were talking about earlier. But right now, I don't want to go prepare and do all this prepared stuff. And what if it doesn't happen? Like, is it better to be prepared and something? I mean, they say it's better to be safe than sorry. But is it maybe? I mean, what if you're never sorry? Then you're safe and not sorry, and you didn't have to do anything.
Well, there are certainly people that
I
are
don't know.
wanting to probably avoid, like, for example, be a window washer within, like, Olympia, or, I mean...
Are you talking about homelessness?
No, window washer.
Oh.
If they're, like, on the window washing windows,
Uh-huh.
like
Oh,
on
a
the Pacific
skyscraper.
Rim.
Well, if you're doing something dangerous,
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't avoid doing dangerous.
Well, no, they
Somebody
would-
needs to wash those windows.
They would probably rather take up that job in New York City rather than on the Pacific Coast.
Somebody's got to wash the windows on the Pacific Coast too, though.
Well,
so.
yeah, but the people that are, like, really fearful that they would, like, decline that job and probably look for that same job elsewhere.
You know what is probably far more dangerous than earthquakes is cars and
Yeah.
stuff. So I mean, just
Yeah.
driving or
Yes.
anything. Really, probably probably like diabetes or heart conditions. Any of this kind of things, I think maybe are much more
Eating
worrisome.
bacon.
They say that you're
Canadian
more,
bacon, you say?
Eating bacon.
Oh, eating bacon in general. Yeah.
Yeah, they say that you're more prone to an accident from an aircraft pilot, on an airplane rather than, be a victim of a terrorist attack.
Well, yeah. I mean,
So-
but what about earthquakes? So are you more
Well, I don't know
likely to be
how-
a victim of?
What about lightning?
earthquakes.
What about shark bites?
Yeah.
Shark bites.
I think shark
Yeah.
bites are really uncommon.
Tornadoes, hurricanes,
Yeah, you've heard of this stuff.
tsunamis.
I was actually thinking that it was going to be worse today, and that we were going to like see.
It was bad, Kenny.
But no, I mean,
It was really bad.
yeah.
Well,
I was worried that the tree was gonna fall down on my house.
The power is. the power is on here. I thought it wasn't going to be on. I thought I was. Gonna
It
come home, so-
flickered, but it stayed on where I was. But I think it did go out in some areas.
Yeah.
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 Well, the west side, around TCTV, they had flickering too.
They
Mhm.
probably reset some of their equipment so that it had to be
Rebooted.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Oh
right.
man, I can't wait for the third dice game.
Yeah. You waiting for
Oh,
it?
Just
man.
itching.
You're itching to roll those dice. Who's going to win? It's tension. A little bit of tension.
Tensionable.
You think it's going to happen? Also, that we have.
It's tensionable.
Did you ever
I
watch
need
the?
to bring a pillow in here.
You
a
could bring
cushion,
your own
'cause
chair.
I'm just like,
Get one of those-
I'm in pain.
Get
This
one of those
couch is
donut pillows for your
killing
butt.
my back. It's killing my back.
Well, I told you to lie down on the floor, or quit complaining.
All right.
All right, are you lying down on the floor, or quit complaining? Those are your options. for me.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Ketty.
So what? Are you gonna quit complaining then, or
Yes.
All right.
I'm done.
I mean, I really think you could lie down on the floor. Why don't you do it? It's if you're uncomfortable. If I was uncomfortable, I would do something about it. I wouldn't just sit there and
Whine?
be uncomfortable.
And
Yeah, whine.
complain?
Yeah, do something about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the
Well,
floor is
it-
just filthy, but I'm gonna lie down. on it
Ah,
anyway.
it's not too bad.
Probably gonna
Oh,
be-
come on.
You sit on the grass. Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
Is that better?
A little better.
There you go. Yeah, I don't want you to be uncomfortable. I'm just trying to help. I don't know if it sounds like I'm being.
Thank you,
It's
Dr.
tough.
Kenny.
Yeah, I'm a doctor. I don't know if I'm a
Dr.
doctor.
Kenny.
You know, I think I just use. All I do is use common sense, and people start calling me doctor as if they don't have any. Like, am I a doc?
Kenny, you might be more special than you give yourself credit for.
if using common sense, if using common sense makes me a doctor, then call me a doctor, because that's what everybody's doing anyway. So.
Thank you, Dr.
Well,
Kenny.
usually they go to a doctor for prescriptions.
Yeah,
And
you
I
want some?
haven't seen
You want some couch drugs, Bert? I'll give you some drugs. That'll make you want to sit on that couch better.
Gosh. Well, but there's always tomorrow for you to pick up a notepad and start scribbling on it.
Yeah.
There's a doctor's signature.
Dr. Ward.
Let's call some McDonald's.
Jeez.
You got any new causes, Bert? Are you still doing your oil trains and stuff, or?
Trying to. I got some good footage of trains in Chehalis last week.
Yay.
So that's up on YouTube. And I keep going out to the tracks sort of as much as I can, but I haven't been seeing very many oil trains or coal trains. Just bad timing, I suppose.
No.
Maybe they're running at different times. I mean, clearly
All
they're
of
not
your-
running when I go out there, so...
All of your
I don't know
timing
when
is
they
good. Or at least all of my timing is good. I mean,
Well, I was at
whenever I'm
Nisqually.
late... No, honestly, whenever
Yeah.
I'm late, I get there, and I'm like, I'm right
get
on
there when
time.
you
Oh,
get
honestly, not lying.
Yeah.
Not lying.
You know,
Not lying.
while I was at Nisqually today, I heard a lot of trains going by. Like,
You hunting?
Like,
Can't you just get a
like
schedule?
bunch.
You can't get a schedule
Like
of
a
when the trains are
bunch.
coming by. They don't have them available.
No, but I mean, I probably heard. I was there at for a couple hours, and
yeah, that's cool, bro.
Hello? Echo. Echo. Aha, phone echo. Phone
You are
echo.
cool, bro.
Echo.
Cool, bro.
Echo, nay.
Oh, there it goes. That was fun.
You are cool, bro.
I'd like to estimate.
Echo.
It seemed like I don't know.
Hello, hello.
4 trains in each direction, at least. I would say.
Uh huh.
So. Louder than I've ever heard them at Nisqually too. Sometimes you see them go by there, but these ones were blasting their horns.
How can I help you?
Hey, McDonald's, do you guys have
Whistling.
the holiday pies yet?
Steaming.
We have the Hopia pies.
Hopia? Oh, is that coconut, right?
Yes.
Hey, is that got chunks of coconut in it, or is it like a smooth?
It's a mix of both.
So chunky and smooth?
Yes.
I think I would just call that chunky, though. You know, like peanut butter, if it's chunky or smooth, they just call it chunky when it's got both.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Don't laugh at them, Berd. They can hear you laughing.
Laughing at you.
Yeah.
Oh God. Thank you, Berd.
You giving them advice, Kenny?
With the chunky and smooth thing?
Yeah.
I think so. I
Why
mean,
not?
does that not make sense? Because you got chunky peanut butter. You got
Yeah.
smooth peanut butter.
I opened up my my YouTube app on my
Hey,
phone
look, Berd.
as I was waiting for the.
Here it is. He's excited for
oh
what
my
you've
God,
been waiting
Carl,
for.
don't stop me. Oh.
He's just don't stomp. He's just step on you.
Ah.
Oh, whoa! Look out for Berd. He's on the floor. Don't step on him.
Yeah.
Don't step on Berd.
Don't
He's
step on
fragile. He's gonna get crushed like those birds he ran over.
I'm small boned.
Here it goes. Me and Berd have a 6. Carl has a 4. Oh! Everybody lost! Everybody lost! Oh, no!
No winners.
No winners. Oh,
That's
it's too
great.
bad.
Cool.
That's fine. I guess that's
great.
okay.
Good game.
Can't win them all. Sometimes nobody wins. Maybe you won at home. What were you saying, Berd?
I don't know.
You
What
were
we
about
talking
to
about?
launch into a story, I thought. It sounded like.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
Yeah, the dice game was too much. It was a distraction. You lost your train of thought.
You were never in trouble of danger of me stepping on you, bro.
McDonald's.
Hey, McDonald's, you guys have those holiday pies yet?
Holiday pies?
Yes.
You mean the Alpia?
Well, no, but what's that?
The coconut pie?
Oh, coconut pie. Hey, is that coconut? Is it smooth or chunky?
Chunky.
Oh, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love.
See, oh yeah, did you hear that music though? So I should.
I love that was. I want to go to that McDonald's.
Yeah, I
right
should have
now.
tried to keep on the
I
line
wanna,
longer.
Teleport there.
But there's no halfway between chunky and smooth.
I opened up my YouTube app and
It's still chunky.
It was
Yeah,
really
that's what I was saying.
amazing. It was like they knew I was in the studio because the first one on there was McDonald's, right?
What?
The first one on there was McDonald's
On where?
on my YouTube app
Okay.
What? What do you mean?
on my phone.
Are you?
He
I
was
subscribed to McDonald's and
watching
Oh, okay.
they
some
were the
sort of
first,
commercial.
the first one listed on there. And then I went down and they had one recommended for me, the launching of the MV tuna ship. And, you know, I noticed this.
Yeah,
You
High
know?
tuna. Yeah.
Yeah, and so a ship named Tuna was just launched. And
They're calling
had
it
a
the ship
video.
tuna.
Yeah.
Are they hunting tuna with the ship that's called tuna?
No, maybe.
Hi tuna.
Maybe.
Hi tuna. Yeah. So, yeah, you're still watching the ships. I mean, it seems like the ships must be much more.
Yeah, I
tumultuous.
watched the ship with the wood, the logs.
They're shipping logs, huh?
Yeah, I saw the most recent logging ship. I got some video of the cranes being stowed for travel, and so that, that was interesting. Haven't really gotten, you know, that was the best video of the cranes being stowed that I've gotten.
Over in Grace Harbor?
No, here in Olympia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. I did go to the ocean yesterday too, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
was stormy.
How did that go? Did anything? You get
Wild.
wet? You fall in the water?
Yeah, my feet got soaked.
Oh yeah. Did you bring an extra pair of socks?
Nope.
No, it's doctor stuff.
Did you see any driftwood?
Yes.
How much?
A lot.
3?
3.
Yeah, a lot of the driftwood has been moved around with this recent storming.
Or
Oh yeah, was it?
Yeah.
Was it as stormy? It was a little bit stormy last night too.
Yeah, it was like three days of storms. I think it's supposed to be, you know, clearing up. And Friday and Saturday are supposed to be clear. Some cloud breaks. Sun breaks.
Freddie.
Hey, program, I made it.
Good.
Yay.
Awesome.
We're nearing the.
Safely back. in
What?
Olympia.
Oh yeah, we're nearing the end of the show. You got a weird call?
Oh yeah, I figured that out. It was some I called them back a couple times, and then I still couldn't get a human, but turns out it was someone, like one of those places that's trying to say I won some kind of, Hawaiian vacation or something.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
So,
Prize.
yeah. I don't know why it made my phone act all funny, though. It really did. I called them back, and it shut my phone down. For some
Weird.
reason.
That means,
Yeah.
for a long time, telemarketers didn't make it to cell phones, and they were only calling landlines somehow, but I think they've figured it out now.
Yeah, I don't know how they figured it out, but they did. Oh my God! I just saw something crazy on the streets. It's like a dead pigeon it's all eaten.
Oh.
Ew.
Dude, there's a bug crawling on it.
Oh.
Yay.
What kind of bug?
Details.
Oh, it's a ladybug. It's a ladybug.
What?
It's a cute
It's a-
little ladybug.
Why is there a ladybug on the dead pigeon? I thought that'd be maggots or something, or beetles or ants.
No. Maybe they'll come along later. The ladybug is there now.
Ladybugs
Looks like
eat...
something ate it.
Ooh, like a crow?
Oh, could be.
Or raccoon?
Yeah.
Porcupine.
I
Dog?
guess I don't know.
Don't
It just ate
ladybugs?
the middle.
Don't ladybugs go after aphids?
Yeah, ladybugs, that's meat, I think. So maybe the ladybugs is a giant big aphid.
Ugh. Wow.
Says yum.
Yeah.
Finally, some real food. Says the ladybug.
Yeah. Meat.
Whoa.
Put some meat on your bones.
So the storm is still a storm up where you are?
What? Oh, it's not stormy. The
Oh, yeah.
storm's over.
Good.
Yay.
Well, that's
Yeah.
those message people. They don't want you to call them back. Maybe. Oh yeah, it's probably gonna be a robot every time you call them. Did they leave you a message?
What, me?
No. Yeah, the phone people. Like, why did they? Why wouldn't they try to continue the call? Like if they would call you, it seems like they would want to talk to you through the thing. They wouldn't just want to not connect.
Or call you, but to say that you're not a, winner. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you're calling me, but I'm not a winner.
Who-
Great.
who was
Shut
it?
the hell up.
Who was it that recently called and said that they got that, and then that they told them that they weren't eligible? Was that you?
Me? Yeah. Well, I called them back and I said I wasn't I didn't fit their marketing group.
I think
That-
somebody.
That was not the
That
original
doesn't make
call. That
any
was
I
me
think
calling
somebody. I
back.
think was it Lewis? Somebody else told us about that recently, where they had the same experience where they got called by the telemarketing people, and the telemarketing people were bothering them for a while, and then they told them that they weren't like a homeowner or something, and then they're like, oh, okay, and then they had to get you're not rich, then they don't talk to you anymore.
Oh.
But like they call
Yeah,
you,
they're just-
they call you and annoy you for a
I'm
while.
not rich.
They call you and then they annoy you for a while, and then they say, oh, you're not eligible.
They're just trying to make people feel bad.
Yeah. Hey, do you know about this exciting offer? You can't
wow,
have
tell me
it.
more.
Oh, it's great. You get to go to Hollywood on a boat, and there's beer and pizza and celebrities. Are you a
Sign me
homeowner?
up.
Except you're a loser.
Are you a homeowner?
No.
Then
You're a
shut up.
loser.
Shut up. Why are you on the
Go
phone? Why are you
away.
wasting my time right now? Why are you wasting my valuable time right now? I thought you were
Waste
a
of
homeowner.
oxygen.
They're gonna be. Oh, hey, look at that.
My paycheck is based on quotas.
It's the end of the program.
Bastard.
Oh, well, I'm glad I got it at the end.
We made it through another episode of the program without losing consciousness or dying. Berd came closer than any of us today, I think.
Well, we
I'm
all
pretty-
did.
Yeah,
Bird's laid out.
felt
There's a
close.
major storm.
Oh yeah, actually you too, Freddie. When you're driving on the phone in the storm, you're braving
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Whatever killed that pigeon, that could kill you too.
Oh yeah, look out.
Oh man.
I think
Well,
that
we
you think
really
the pigeon got
we all
killed.
Dodged the bullet today.
You think the pigeon got killed by whatever ate it, or you think it died and then it was scavenged?
I guess I don't see how pigeons could just die. So I think it was killed by the thing that was eating it, unless it was killed in the storm.
Oh yeah, maybe it was flying and they got hit by wind when it was in the air and it got hit by a thing. I heard a bird that was like freaking out actually during the storm earlier. It was weird.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't like it.
Episode number and date and day of the week. It was at night and the bird was chirping. And that's what usually doesn't happen. TCTV channel 22, 11:30 to 2 a.m. YDHWM.com.
Oh, hey, you want to be an elf? on the Yo Santa show?
Carl does.
Yeah, sure. When? YDHWM crew?
Saturday at 5.
Saturday at 5?
Yeah.
It's possible.
Cool.
UFO FBI?
Be the
Give me some
weatherman.
details. Send me some details. TCTV, Crystal Ball, La Bebe, Jorda E,
details by-
Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you, viewers and listeners. Thank you. Hell yeah, dog.
Woof woof. Charlie, Charlie, Charlie.
Bye bye.